Hi everyone, I'm so excited to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. This is insane. I can't believe I'm starting a YouTube channel. I've always been so committed to Facebook and my Facebook group, but now I felt a huge shift in my business, and that is how YouTube channel is born, and I love it. I'm finding it very exciting. So I wanted to introduce myself, tell you more about the channel, what you can expect, and what benefits you can get from the channel. So I'm Eva. So let me introduce myself. I'm Eva, and I want to really share with you in this channel how I managed to build a six-figure business from scratch, um, on working only 1 to 3 hours a day, being a full-time mom. Okay, and I built not just any business. I built a business that is really so aligned with me. It's really in alignment with my purpose, because I have a deep need to help people, and I've always been like this. So when I became a mom, I really wanted not only to be a mom, and that was and has always been my priority, but I always knew that I was meant for more. I wanted to create an impact. I wanted to help people. I wanted to contribute to the world. And I love that my business does exactly that. Okay, so I actually work with spiritual workers, healers, and especially moms to help them create soul aligned businesses from scratch, but do it in a way that really brings you joy and happiness. And there's a balance, because of course, there are people there who are extremely financially successful, but they're not happy, they're not fulfilled. They sacrifice their whole life just to run a business. And I'm really against that. For me, what I found, especially when I became a mom, is that you don't have to work 10 hours a day, which is what I used to do. You really can work 1 to 3 hours a day, have an amazing business, have very simple strategy in place, and build a business around your lifestyle, so you can be mom first and foremost, and your business just supports your lifestyle, gives you the financial freedom, gives you the time freedom, and most importantly, the emotional freedom, so you can be happy, fulfilled, really experience the joy from doing something you love and being a mother. Combine it all together, because I believe that if you're happy and fulfilled, you'll be the best mom, because you have time for your children, you can have quality time with them, you're not rushing, you're not stressing about money, and as a result, you're not stressed out. Because what I've noticed with my clients, and even in my family, when moms are stressed out for other reasons like finances, jobs, not having enough time, being exhausted and tired, they snap on their children. They don't have time for their children. They don't have quality time with their children. And that breaks my heart, because I believe, as moms, we have such important roles, and we have to be a role model and show our children that they can do what they love, create the financial freedom, and have the happiness they truly desire. So that was my driving force for starting my business. I didn't want to be in my 9 to 5 job and only spend 1 hour a day with my children. I wanted to show them that if they follow their heart and they do what they love, they can become extremely successful in whatever they want to do. So I wanted to prove to myself I can do that, so they can see that it's possible. Okay, so in this channel, I'll be sharing with you lots of different tips and strategies, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what I'm going to be sharing with you later. So this channel is mainly for moms. Okay, this channel is for moms who may be currently feeling doubtful. They doubt themselves whether they can actually create a business. You might be feeling overwhelmed, because we do wear so many hats. We're mothers, we're housewives, we are partners, we have a business. There's so many things we have to do and juggle. So it's natural that sometimes you might feel overwhelmed. You feel exhausted because you're currently rushing. You have so many things to do, and you might be struggling with the current situation. Okay, but most importantly, I know that you feel that you're meant for more. Deep down, you want to be a full-time mom. You really want to be the best mom you can be. Spending really good quality time with your children. But at the same time, you still want to fulfill your purpose. You might not know what your purpose is. You might not have a clear business idea. You might still not know what exactly you want to create. but you know deep down that you're meant for more, and you want to create impact in the world. You want to help people. You have that need, intense need to help people and be and contribute to this world in a positive, of course, in a positive way. Okay. So you might not know, as I say, you might not know what your business is. You might not know how to even get started. Everything is very overwhelming and confusing. You might be reading books about how to start a business, and it's like, how can I even deal with it when I'm also a full-time mom? It's impossible. But I want you to know that it's possible. Okay, and it's also for moms who want to be moms first and foremost, and you want to create a business on your terms, okay? Because there's so many people who preach that you have to work hard, you need to wake up at 5 o'clock, you need to, push. It's difficult, you have to be working 10 hours a day, you need to be cold calling, you need to reach to people. I'm really, really against that method, and it will never work for us as moms. So I had the biggest shift in my business when I became a mom, because I used to hustle. That's our sort of culture. That's what we've been conditioned to do and believe that that's the only way to success. And the first year of my business, that's exactly how it was. I was working 10 hours a day. I was feeling exhausted. Towards the end of the year, I was feeling very, very burnt out. And although financially I was doing very well, I was really deeply unhappy. And I realized that I actually created a business, it was my little prison. I hated it. And then I became pregnant and everything had to shift, because obviously as a mom, I decided I wanted to be a full-time mom. I didn't want to sacrifice my time with my son because I'm working 10 hours a day. Like, that's insane. That was not the reason why I wanted to start my business in the first place. So when my son was born, I could only fit around 1 hour here, 1 hour there. Sometimes I wouldn't work at all because I was so exhausted, and I would just leave instead of work. And amazing things started happening in my business. So I really looked at my strategy, and I only started focusing on money generating tasks. So I really, really revamped and completely changed my business model, completely changed my strategy. So I could only spend maybe half an hour a day doing strategy work to attract clients into my business. But the biggest shifts came from shifting my mindset and working on my energy. So this is something that this channel will be all about. We'll be combining the energy work, the alignment work, the mindset work, the emotional side of running a business with strategy, with something that is very like strategic and like practical, with something more spiritual. Because when I worked, and I call it energetics of success, when I implemented energetics of success, when I shifted my energy, when I worked on my priorities and my boundaries, now when I shifted my mindset, everything shifted in my business. So actually, after combining energetics of success with the business strategy and creating fully soul-aligned business, so doing things only that really lit me up, that were raising my vibrations, only then I started seeing massive results. So after combining those two things together, I actually created a 6-figure business in only 6 months. And my biggest achievement was creating 50K in just 6 weeks. So I've realized that this is something that was missing in the first year of my business. And that's why I'm so passionate about teaching this to other moms and other people who want to run business in a similar way, that you don't have to hustle, you don't have to do things and force things that you don't like doing. It's actually giving you less results. It's not about how many hours you put in. It's not about how many tasks you have to do a day. It's all about the energy behind it. If you are fully aligned with your strategy, you absolutely love your strategy, it gives you joy and passion and excitement, and it lifts your spirit and your vibrations, then you can only do 1 task a day, and that will create massive results, massive, that will attract a lot of clients for you just from that one thing you do. So that's why I can only work 1 to 3 hours a day without any team. I don't have a team behind me, because there are lots of coaches who are at that level, who have like 10 people working for them. I'm just by myself. So it just shows you that you can really do everything by yourself at this level, and have an amazing business that really fits around you and your children. And sometimes I always prioritize myself and my alignment, and as moms, especially now, for example, I'm going through sleep training. It's not really training, but I was co-sleeping with my son for 3 years. And now it's time to stop. So slowly, I'm getting him used to sleeping. But that means, sleepless nights for me, especially because I think I have bigger separation anxiety than my son. I miss him so much, I can't sleep. So, obviously I'm not working sometimes. Yesterday we took a day off, the whole family, because it was my son's first day at nursery. It was an extremely emotional day for me and for him. So we decided to just take a day off after his nursery to celebrate, to have fun, and, to have that sort of flexibility in your business without sacrificing the income is absolutely amazing. And it gives you so much more freedom and emotional freedom, because you don't have to worry, you don't have any doubts, you don't have to worry, you don't have stress, you don't have anxiety. It's all related to money. Okay, so that's why I'm so passionate about this channel, because I want you guys to build a business that works for you, and it's built in a way that actually aligns with your personality, aligns with your soul, and is truly soul-led. So this is something that absolutely changed my life. It's been an absolute crazy journey, but amazing journey. And I actually can't believe that I'm doing this channel, I'm talking about this, and it's only been 4 years really, and it completely changed my life, and I couldn't have it any other way. Okay, so what you can expect in this channel is we will be doing educational videos that will be focusing more on the energy work, on the spiritual side of actually running a business, emotional side, mindset work, how to really get you in a good emotional space so you can create an amazing business. We'll be talking more about the strategic side, so more like step-by-step how-to guides, something that is more tangible, and like, step-by-step processes, so you actually know how to build your business. So we'll be talking about things like, how to connect to your purpose, what is your purpose, so you can actually create soul-aligned and, a business that actually is aligned with your soul's purpose. We'll be talking about how you can create a niche that is soul aligned, how to identify your clients, how to find your clients, where are they, how to create amazing offers that your clients are willing to pay for. And so we'll be talking a lot about setting good, strong foundations of your business, but also about the marketing side afterwards as well. So without having strong foundations of your business, you can never really have a good marketing strategy anyway. So we first need to focus on the business strategy, business foundations, and then we're going to move into business strategy. But I'll be talking to you about, the best way for how to reach your clients. What do you need to do to reach clients? And only focus on 3 strategies, which is creating freebies that deliver amazing results. And normally my clients go from having no clients to being fully booked and creating their first 5-figure months just from running a freebie properly. Content creation, how to create content that will really attract people. And the third thing is automations, which really helps you when you're running, when you're a mom, because everything can be automated so that you don't have to spend a lot of time, but it still does the job in terms of attracting clients to your business. So I normally focus on those 3 strategies. So I'll be sharing tips and some guidance as to what you need to be doing to be creating a 6-figure business, but most importantly on your terms, that really gives you time, financial freedom, and emotional freedom, because that's the most important thing. I want you guys to enjoy every single aspect of it, of running a business. I want you to be happy and joyful, and most importantly fulfilled. Okay, and most importantly as well, I'll be sharing with you behind the scenes, and this is something I'm actually really passionate about, and this is something that actually inspired me to create this YouTube channel, because for the past 4 years I've been only focusing on Facebook groups. So I actually only use Facebook groups to monetize my business. That's the only thing I do. Oh, and I also have mailing lists. So these are the 2 things I do. And what I've started seeing in the online world, in our coaching and spiritual industry, is that there are so many amazing coaches out there, but what they focus on is just showing people the positive aspects of running a business, celebrating big financial results, like, oh, I made 50K this month, or 30K this month, or 20K this month, right? It doesn't matter. I know that money is only a byproduct of your alignment, and it's really byproduct of your own happiness. So for me, it's more important to have joy and happiness plus the financials than only just financials. But it's not only about money, it's actually, you know, the message that they convey can be very, very misleading, because people, newbies, you know, who want to start business and they don't really know how it works, they see those amazing results and they expect to achieve the same thing straight away. So I have so many clients who come to me, yeah, I want to make, you know, 20K in 1 month. Is that possible? Of course, anything is possible, but really being realistic, you know, if you want to create a sustainable income and business that actually you can scale and you can grow and will actually have future, so it doesn't collapse after 1 month, you have to have strong business foundations. You have to have processes in place. You need to have strategies in place to help you scale and grow. So my answer, if you can do it, everything from scratch in 1 month, is very unrealistic. So I know that the messages out there in our online world is very misleading, and I really want to break that cycle, because I've been scammed by coaches as well. Recently, I've been really scammed by a coach, which really hurts. You know, it really hurts because what happens is you really trust that coach, you invest heavily in the coach, and you really trust them and that, you know, they can provide results. And if they cannot, that hurts. That really, really hurts. It's like a betrayal for me anyway. And I think it's really important that, you know, and especially if you get hurt or burned by a coach, especially when you're starting out, that can mean that you give up. You might give up your business. And if this is your calling in life, this is what you're meant to be doing, and you're meant to create a massive impact, you're going to lose out on you creating massive impact, which is something that the world needs. Okay. So that's why I'm so passionate about being honest, transparent, and tell you exactly how it is to manage your expectations. Of course, I've had clients who went from 0 to creating 25K a month, but it took them 3 months. You know, I'm confident that after 3 months you can get there, but it's not something overnight. It's not an easy journey. I always say to my clients, the strategy part of a business is easy. It's the easiest thing. You can just learn it, you can implement it, you'll get results. Amazing. What is the most difficult part of this journey is the emotional aspect. Is the fear, is the doubt, is everything that will start coming up, all your doubts, on your inner blocks on this journey, because this is a soul aligned business. We care deeply about this business because we care about people we want to help. So there will be so many blocks and, you know, like the inner things we have to overcome to really be successful, because with the best strategy in the world, and I've had people who invested like insane amount of money in business strategy and they didn't succeed, it was because the internal work was not done. So the energy, you need to remember that 99.99999% of everything is energy. So if you don't look after your own energy in your business, you energetically, you'll be blocking results from coming. So even though you'll be pushing and you know, you'll be out there doing the strategy work, doing all the hard work, if you have not worked on yourself internally, on your internal blocks, it will not work for you. And the energy side of things, the emotional side of things, it's the most important part. You need both of them, right? If you only do the internal work, but you don't have strategy, then there is a gap, right? So we need definitely both. So this is the most difficult part, the emotional part. But that's why I'm here to really help you and guide you so you don't give up. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this channel, to really show you behind the scenes, to really show you how it is to be a full-time mom, running a business, being successful as a business, but also, you know, really how it is behind the closed doors. So I'll be sharing with you like my lifestyle, all the things I'm going through that's related to motherhood, that's affecting my business, and vice versa, so that, yeah, you can, you know, this is real, this is honest, this is true, because I'm so sick and tired of seeing all these rainbows and glamour on internet when I know in fact this is not true, because I've worked with some of the coaches who really portray all this amazing image, but then behind the closed door, when you work with them, the truth comes out. And I'm thinking, why you don't share this publicly? Because this is damaging. You know, this people need to know the whole truth so they can manage their expectations, because then they have really high unrealistic expectations, something that's not even possible or real. And then if they don't meet those expectations, they feel bad about themselves, they give up, you know. So I think that can create really internal damage, and I'm really against that. So yeah, so I'm really excited about this channel, because even though it's scary, because I'll be sharing things that are very personal to me, very raw, very honest, very me. But at the same time, I think it's very needed, and I feel like I really am ready to share everything with you guys. So that's why I've created this space to be honest and to be raw and to be authentic, so you know really how it is. Okay, so if you have any questions, please put in comments below, you know, any questions you might have, or if you need any specific help, let me know so I can tailor my content to you. You can always keep in touch with me by obviously subscribing, because when you subscribe, you get notifications for any new videos. But also I have a free guide teaching you what step by step sort of guide, how you can get started, how, you know, all the steps you need to take to go from zero, having no business, all the way to creating 6 figures. And we're covering the energetics of success, the foundations of the business, and the strategy. So if you want to do that, make sure you grab it from the channel. There, I'll put it in the link below under this video as well. And just keep in touch. I'm here to create community. I'm here to get to know you guys. So please tell me about your journey, what you want to achieve. Tell me about your kids. I love, you know, hearing about kids. You hear a lot about my children, 1 son and 1 still to be born. I'm so excited on this journey, and I'll see you next time, guys. Sending you lots of love, big kisses. Bye.